My name is Natasha Tracy, and this is Bipolar Verbal. Today I want to talk a little bit about defunding the police, the idea of defunding the police. Now, when I originally saw the signs for this in the United States where the protests are going on, I thought to myself, that's crazy. You can't take all the money away from the police. There's always going to be crime, so you're always going to need police officers on some level. But what I came to understand is that for many people, defunding the police isn't about having no police, but rather it's about reducing what the police actually do and giving a bunch of that money to other organizations who do those things better. Because the fact of the matter is, police are asked to do things that really they have no business doing, and they don't do as well as some other organizations. And one of those things is work with people with serious mental illness. When you have a serious mental illness and perhaps you are homeless or perhaps you have behavioral issues or whatever, there's a very good chance that you're known to the police, because unfortunately they are the ones that are going to get called when something goes wrong. But they're not the ones who are trained to deal with people with serious mental illness. There are people who do that job way better. And it's because of that 1 in 4 people who are killed by the police in the United States actually have a serious mental illness. Let that sink in for a moment. 1 in 4 people who are killed in the United States have a serious mental illness. That means that if you have bipolar disorder or you have schizophrenia and you perhaps become psychotic and you have a really bad day, there's a chance that not only are the police going to be the ones who come and deal with that situation, but they're actually going to kill you. And they're going to kill you predominantly because you have an illness that is no fault of your own. Now, defunding the police, I believe, is going to help in many regards if this is something that different municipalities and states and perhaps even the federal government decide to do. And I do hope that defunding the police does address systemic racism, because I, for one, absolutely, positively never want to see another video where a police officer kills someone. I never want to see it. I don't want to see that happen to another person ever. I don't want to see a person with a mental illness who's killed that way, and I don't want to see another person who's African American who's killed that way. I want that to be avoided in every situation, if that were possible. So I hope that defunding the police is going to help work towards that goal. But even if systemic racism is not your issue, and it should be, but even if it's not, you should care about defunding the police, because it's actually going to save the lives of your mentally ill brothers and sisters. Thank you. My name is Natasha Tracy, and this is Bipolar Verbal.